Well, what's up, everybody? Hell yeah, Kentucky. Get some good stuff, man. You're in a good... That's good. A good beer city. So pick up some good stuff. What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? How's everybody doing on this wonderful Friday? I'm ready for a beer. Who's ready for a beer? Hoping today's another good one because we got another Peticolas. So, I'm thinking we're going to get another good one. I haven't been let down from them yet. I'm excited. What's up, B? How you doing? What's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? Sleeping in, I see. If you just got up now, damn. Oh, man. It's been an easy day so far. I'm happy about it. Hasn't been too much going on. Hope you guys have had a fantastic Friday. But it's time to drink a beer. That's why we're here. That's why we're always here. 4 o'clock every day, pretty much. Hey, whatever floats your boat, Anthony. I'm one that stays up to the wee hours too, so I just try to kind of keep a schedule going so I'm just not sleeping all day. But it is what it is. But I'm excited for a beer, so it's 4 o'clock, so let's do this. Boom. What is up, everybody? Happy Friday to you all, and welcome to another live beer review. Today, we're looking at another beer from Peticolas. I'm excited for this one, even though it's kind of getting towards to where this beer's out of season, but I do not care. It's still a little bit cold here at times, so I think it still fits to be drinking this one. So today, we're going to be taking a look at some Wintervention from Peticolas. They're a dark, strong winter ale. I'm excited to give this one a try. This guy comes in at a whopping 10%. So definitely higher up there on the ABV, but I'm excited about that. Nice little sipper that I can just sit back and enjoy for the rest of the day. So before I get into that, I've already talked about Peticolas plenty of times already. They're more of just one of those small microbreweries out in Dallas-Fort Worth area. They like the sticking to where they only sell their beers inside of the brewery, which I like that, but I would love to see, for the beers that I've enjoyed so far, I'd love to see people get their hands on this stuff out of the States. So that's my only gripe with Peticolas, is I want to see their beers more readily available throughout the country by getting like their stuff distributed, because I think they can create some really big fans of their stuff just by the fantastic things I've had from them already. So let's crack this guy open and see what we're looking at. I'm excited for this one. Maybe hoping to get a little bit of like little stouty notes in this, but I know it's not going to be as equivalent to a stout, but I'm excited. So let's crack this guy open. Let's see what we're getting on the smell. Oh yeah, a lot of like different spice notes, like getting like a little bit of like a nutmeggy, clovey kind of smell. Along with getting like a nice malty finish, so definitely getting that bready kind of backbone in there. Yeah, that's pretty, sounds self-explanatory with a nice winter ale. So let's pour this guy into my 311 Beautiful Disaster kind of. It's an Imperial IPA tulip glass, but I love using stouts and stuff in this thing as well, or kind of winter ale. So let's see how this guy pours. Oh yeah, definitely has that nice dark kind of malty color to it. Definitely doesn't have that full-on color of a stout. That's okay. I'm not expecting it to taste like a stout, but I'm definitely thinking there's going to be some similar elements in there. Or maybe kind of comparing it to like a Belgian style quad as well. But yeah, look at that. Definitely a nice dark. Still getting a lot of those spice notes on the front with that bready kind of maltiness in there. I'm getting a little bit of like a cinnamon spice in there, E. Okay, so how they would stay in business is by growing such a vast community. I mean, think about it, Anthony. They're in Dallas. So Dallas is a big kind of microbrewery city, I would say. They have a lot of good stuff out in their area. So people make the drive. They have a lot of events that happen there to where it's just a cool thing that they do over there. But most of the time when it comes to a microbrewery, they stay in business by people going to the brewery and drinking their stuff, because if it's that popular and if it's that good, they're going to get a loyal fan base. So without further ado, let's give this guy a try. So cheers, everybody. Oh yeah, wow, that's nice. Definitely getting like a kind of a nutmeg, kind of cinnamon vibe in there. I'm actually getting like a little bit of like a cloviness, kind of like that winter ham kind of vibe as well. Very, very malty, getting that nice bready back to it. There's a slight hoppiness in there that doesn't, it's not the usual hop flavor that I'm used to, but I'm guessing it just gives it that extra backbone to where you're drinking a different style of beer. With this being a winter ale, I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of like English elements to it, like out in the UK. But yeah, super cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, all the different kind of spices you'd expect for something coming out of the winter. Definitely enjoying the flavors I'm getting from that. Giving that nice little like bready, hoppy backbone at the end. Yeah, this is pretty damn delicious. Yeah. This is another super solid one. I'm really enjoying this. So let's see what this beer is all about. So went over to Peticolas' website. You can see all the beers they release on there. So like I said before, this is a 10%. And this guy has 45 IBUs. So that's where that IBU rating's that kind of rating of hoppiness in a beer. So with a 45 IBU, I would say that's on like the medium low end for me of stuff that I've had when it comes to different styles of beer with a hoppy kind of flavor in it. So let's see. Look for this beer's release when the weather gets cold. So yeah, this is a winter release, so I wanted to get this one done before. I'm not sure if this is available now over at Peticolas right now, but this is their winter release, so wanted to get this one drank before we're starting to get hit with warm weather, because it's not going to be available. So let's see. Our dark, strong winter ale is spiced with nutmeg, cinnamon, allspice, and ginger. A full-bodied ale meant to be enjoyed during the winter cold months with family and friends. Now let's see. English hops and high-quality malts give this beer its backbone. All spices are provided by a local spice maker. Penderry's a mere half block away from the brewery. So all the spices that they get from this beer are from a local spice maker. So that's really cool. I really like how they keep it local and keeping like all their ingredients local as well. So yeah, like with them just saying they're using English hops in here, I could definitely taste that like different kind of hoppy backbone, but not like a hoppy flavor that you would expect out of a pale ale or anything like that. But it gives it a nice, just overall balanced, smooth flavor with it. I'm loving the spice notes, and it definitely really enjoy just the overall just well balanced and just a smooth sipper. Pretty much what it is. For the coming in at 10%, this is solid. I'm really, really enjoying this one. I thought there was going to be clove in this because I'm getting a little bit of like a clovey kind of aspect in there. I don't know, maybe it could be from the allspice, kind of, because that's like a mixture of a bunch of spices, but it's overall just spice forward, bready, malty backbone with a little bit of hoppiness going in there from those English hops they're using. But overall, really, really delicious. So let's see what Untapped has to say about this one. So the Wintervention, their winter release winter ale, like I said before, is a 10% with 45 IBU. And with over 6,334 ratings on Untapped, this one has an average rating of 4 out of 5. Just a very, very solid 4. So let's see what people are giving this. Somebody gave this 5 out of 5, 4, 4.25, 4, 4.25, 4.75, 4, 4.25, 3.75, 4.5. Yeah, so overall, really, really high ratings on this one. I'm really enjoying this one. I can definitely see why this is a beer that's enjoyed during the winter months, just because of all the spice forward. It makes you kind of think of the holidays because of just all like the nutmeg, the clove. Well, I'm getting clove. I don't think there's clove in this one, but the cloviness, the cinnamon, all that kind of stuff just makes it a really well balanced. It's not too overly spiced to where it just tastes like spice in your face, but it's just super, super solid. So let's see. Let's start going down the ratings here. So, can art. Yeah, it's the same kind of can art Peticolas always does when it comes to just logo and then the kind of diamonds with their logo on the side. And then each color on the bottom represents a different style on the bottom. So the light blues, obviously, showing that this is their Wintervention. And yeah, it's clean. I've talked about it before. This wouldn't be kind of like a label that would catch my attention really at a liquor store or bottle shop because it's not available at a liquor store or bottle shop. But it's still, they've let the beer speak for itself and just let the label be something that just simple, lets you know what the brewery is and just the name of the beer. It's a super simple that way. And I'm not the rating system for a label with this one because it's not really available in a bottle shop or a liquor store. Yeah, I'll give it like a solid 3.5, almost a 4, just because of how they pretty much release the beer, and the labels really aren't what they're trying to go for when it comes to releasing their beers. They let the beer speak for itself. But yeah, it's a solid label. I don't mind it at all. But let's see. If I got this beer and a flight at Peticolas, would I get another one? Well, of course, if I got this at a flight, I would definitely be going there during the winter. It depends on how cold it is over in Texas at the time I get it. Let's see, if I got this beer when it's like a little bit more in their colder months, maybe getting in like the 40s and 50s, I can maybe see this one being I would definitely get in that aspect. But if it was like still in the winter months, but still like a warmer weather, I probably wouldn't get it in the flight, just because I'd want something that would kind of make me feel like how the weather is outside, just because it goes well together. But let's say if I got this and it was cold in Texas, yes, I would definitely get another glass of this if I got in a flight. If it was one of the warm days where it's like in the 70s during the winter, probably wouldn't get it. So it depends on the when I go and like what the temperature is outside, if I want to get another glass of this in a flight. But it's fantastic. So let's see. What is my final rating on this guy going to be? Has an average 4 out of 5 on Untapped, which is really good with all the 6,000 different ratings that it's gotten. Let's see. I really enjoy the spice notes. I'm glad it's not too overly spiced. The hoppy kind of bready backbone to it gives it a nice, just well-balanced, really well-rounded beer. And the mouthfeel is kind of like, it's a carbonated. It's not really thick or anything. It's just a very crisp, clean, definitely a heavier kind of style of beer, but it's not something that's going to blow you away for being too heavy. So, I think I'd easily give this a solid, like, 8.25 out of 10. I really enjoy this one. I definitely would recommend this if you're into any of, like, this more spice style of beers, to where it's, like, kind of gives those aspects to being, like, a Belgian style sometimes, but it gives it more of the spice forward kind of situation. So if you're into beers that are a little bit more the UK style of things and going into, like, heavily spiced but not too spiced, and then getting that dark kind of just very, like, in your face kind of flavor, because it's not light at all when it comes to flavor. It hits you in the face. So this is definitely one that is pretty damn good for the style of beer that you're looking for. Yeah, this is a good one. So I think that's what I'm going to leave it at, a solid 8.25 out of 10. Really, really enjoy this one. Would definitely get more if I could. This would be one that I would have stock of in the house during the winter, for if I lived, if they had the stuff available up here in, like, the Chicagoland area. Oh yeah, I would have at least a 4-pack of this in my fridge, just because it's just, sometimes you just want a nice kind of spiced, heavy beer to kind of enjoy on a cold day, and this checks all those marks. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it, guys. Another solid beer from Peticolas. Big shout outs to them. Big shout out to Lee. Of course, he's not here in chat when I'm reviewing a beer he sent me, so you're going to get scolded for this later, but it's okay. But yeah, another solid one for Peticolas. I'm really excited to try the 2 more I have from them, because I have 2 more. I technically have 3 more beers from Lee to try out, but 2 more Peticolas, and then 1 is the kind of coup de grace of one that I'm really excited to save for last, just because it's not a Peticolas beer, but it's something I've been wanting to try for years, and being able to get my hands on a bottle of it is going to be a fantastic experience. I'm really excited for that one. But other than that, that is pretty much it, guys. So thank you, everybody in chat, for tuning in. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. If you're watching on the replay, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my stuff. Also, if you're new to the channel, like what you see, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button as well. Also, to make sure you get notified whenever I go live, there's that little notification bell right there as well. If you want to get notified whenever another review is coming up, make sure to hit that bell as well. But other than that, that is pretty much it. So hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic Friday. I know we have a nice weekend coming up, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it with family, or just because we got a holiday on Sunday. So I don't know if I'm going to redo a review on Sunday. It depends on what time I get back from, like, hanging out with family for Easter. So just keep an eye out. There might be a later in the day review on Sunday. But tomorrow I got a really special one review planned for you guys. And it's going to be, you're going to be surprised about it. So I'm excited to kind of put that news out there tomorrow once it's out. But it's going to be a fun one. I might be joined by a special individual who's going to be drinking the beer with me, and we're going to kind of double team a review. So that's going to be really cool, and I'm excited for that. Other than that, that is it, guys. So I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic weekend. And remember, if you're going to drink responsibly, don't drink and drive. And cheers, everybody.